All right. Oh, a little bit off there. There we go. All right. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Jarhead X 2006 and the Bearded Brotherhood. I am your bearded benefactor, Andy, and I am really washed out right now. Aha. Solutions. But it is Sunday D&D, the Curse of Korlon. As our adventurers have finally infiltrated the Underdark, a drow city, killed a couple of the matriarchs, escaped to discover that the magic shop was a traveling magic shop. It was no longer there when we went back. So now we're trying to figure out where we're off to next. Because we got that peg. And now we have the next one to get. So, let's go ahead and let's see. That. No, because I know roll 20 is gonna wash me out too. That and that will turn it up some. There we go. And let's get ready. There we go. Get away. I think we're all in here. Yeah. Yep. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Update on SpaceX, so it's gonna take a second.
So, something I would like to go ahead and,
Do you have a confession to make?
a little bit, yes, actually.
Okay.
We have a new, member of the Discord server. His name is GroovyBot.
Oh. Yeah.
I recommend everyone go ahead and go over to their Discord, right-click on GroovyBot, and turn his volume down.
RubyBot.
Okay.
Use your volume down.
All the way, but lower.
All the way but lower, so 0.
No, all the way, but lower. Not what I said. Not all the way, but lower.
-5.
Mine at like 47%.
Oh, I
Okay. So, what does this do?
So I will be more than happy to show you. Since we are currently in town,
Ah, he's going to be providing our own. Alright, so that has him.
why is he deafened? Oh, there we go. Okay,
I hear it, but it still says
I
he's
hear it too. Yeah,
deafened.
he's playing. He's playing.
Cool.
Okay,
So now I can play music through the Discord to where we all hear it.
Cool.
it does not get picked up on my stream.
I just turned mine up a little bit actually to 70%. The current music is a little soft.
See, but the problem with that is, in order for me to turn that up for it to be caught through my stream, I won't be able to hear y'all talk.
I mean, you don't have to have it up if you want. I know it's an option I'm gonna have for everybody here for a bit. So if you don't want to have it, you don't have to. I understand.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I thought this was a bigger confession, not just hey, Groovy joined the.
I know. What a real letdown. I was getting excited.
GroovyBot distributes 500 gold amongst all of you.
Not quite. No. Not so much.
Oh, I was okay. I guess Groovy can't be a bard then.
However, anyone want to go ahead and recap us from last session?
Gonna be real honest, I'm drawing a blank here.
We got out of the Underdark. We got out of the magic shop. We turned the peg into the captain. Everybody went to go drink. I went back to the magic.
Term is celebrate your failures.
I didn't. I went back to the magic shop to find that it's gone. And Rose went and talked to the captain, or to the king.
I think we were all there, or most of y'all were there for that.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, I was.
Rose talked to the king.
King or Rose's identity was found finally. Took many years of a bounty hunter following her to do so, and her staying in this one place for over a month. But eventually, she did get found.
And we made a deal.
Yep, the captain has let you. It has understood, made a deal with you that he will allow you to finish this adventure as long as you agree to come back after you're done. Which, whether you follow up on that's up to you.
Yeah. Well.
And I do believe the session ended with Sheikah and Rose actually heading off to the forest.
I think so.
I believe so too.
Because you were going to go get your new animal companion.
And did we? There was something happening with Perkins. What were you doing, Perkins? Okay. Well,
I was getting 2 rapiers made.
okay.
That is correct. You did pay for those, I do believe.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right.
that's where we're at. So, who wants to go first? Well, I guess Ticket, what are you going to be doing during this time? Because you guys are going to be gone for, what, over a day a little bit? A little over a day?
A little over a day.
Yeah. Ticket's gonna be enchanting those rapiers, I believe, is what we talked about. Right, Perkins?
Say that one more time?
Ticket's going to be enchanting those rapiers.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Because you paid somebody to make them, and then you're paying Ticket to enchant them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, really, you're paying Ticket for the gold required to enchant them. I think is what it is.
Pretty much.
I don't think Ticket's actually making money for doing this.
No, Ticket's not.
Really, Ticket's getting ripped off.
Yeah, just wait on that.
just wait on that. Okay.
It's favors in action.
I like it. I like it. All right. So I guess that's what y'all. Or Perkins, what would you do while Tiggett's doing that? Because that's gonna pretty much take the whole day and a half or so, isn't it?
No, that's gonna take multiple days. 8
So this
at
will
the
be
very
like on
least.
the ship as well.
So I can make 2 potions a day. So I am just going to be making a... Is there a potion of that? We'll just say potions of cure light wounds.
Okay, that's fine.
And I know it's only a couple hours, but what else would he do?
You could say you're checking in on your swords or your rapiers and stuff, or so.
I mean, I would need those before I'm able to enchant them. So.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like he comes in and sees how you're doing on them, kind of thing. I guess I don't know. Making suggestions here. What else would you like to do? Because again, that's only gonna take up 4 hours of your day. Granted, some time of this day has already passed.
You know what? He's gonna see if he can find some work in the city as a debt collector. He's gonna see if there's any
You're gonna try to be someone strong, arm.
Yeah.
Don't try to say the politically correct version of what you're trying to do. That's what you're trying to do.
Hold on one second.
Alright, well he's not. He told me what he wants to do anyway, so we'll just go ahead and kind of figure that out. We don't roll any of that necessarily too much. Sheikah and Rose. You guys head out to the forest.
Yeah.
You're probably had a good 2 hours in.
Yeah, that's about right.
And you eventually get to what is a nice little clearing actually right in the middle of the forest.
Alright, back.
And it just seems really calm in that area.
Yeah, this seems about right.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Alright,
I don't
so
know if you want to sit around for this whole day. I gotta spend 24 hours meditating, so you're welcome to go back to the ship or wander off for a day or so if you'd like.
Okay. All fine.
Okay.
So you just gonna kind of guard while Sheikah meditates, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Such a considerate friend.
I have plenty of food.
Hours pass, and Sheikah's still sitting there meditating. The moon has risen over the sky and is lighting the forest now instead of the sun. It is actually a relatively bright night. It is night. Very little clouds, and the moonlight is extremely bright. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Rose, while you're sitting there. Alright. With the 31. Not too far from you in a tree. This is a pretty big tree. You do actually see a relatively large creature, bird-like, sitting at the tree, staring at Sheikah, who has just been sitting there.
Do I know? Did we talk about what kind of
So
animal you were summoning?
he doesn't really get a pick, or Sheikah doesn't really get a pick the animal it is.
Okay.
He picks the area
Okay.
and
But-
animal that is
Okay.
connect with him effectively. Or we'll connect with her, sorry.
Okay, so I'm just gonna keep an eye on it.
Okay.
And just stay out, like, kind of stay out of the way of
Right.
there.
More
I
hours
am
pass.
channeling an avian species, though. I'm trying to get a bird.
Right, I discussed that with you. We had the discussion last week, so.
Just letting you know, like, be ready for a bird.
Yes.
If a snake comes out of the ground, kill him.
Yeah.
You do fall asleep eventually during the night. Just sitting there, it is kind of, it's very peaceful actually, surprisingly. You're not sensing any hostility from any of the wildlife here. And by the time your eyes, you are in a deep meditation. You are trying to become one with the area. So yes, technically you are aware of what's around you sound-wise, as long as you're able to hear it and pick it up. But because you're meditating, I will say your eyes are closed.
And her and I can't really communicate either.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you do hear wildlife in the area. You hear birds chirping. You hear the leaves rustling of smaller wildlife climbing through. So it is definitely, you're not just like in a black state of mind. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
But you do feel the sun rise because you can now feel the heat bearing upon your skin. Beating down. And you probably got about 6 hours or so of this left.
Okay.
Roll me a perception check real quick.
Are you talking to me or Rose?
You, Chica.
Sorry, D20 plus 20.
Nice.
Alright. So, Rose, you see this plainly. No problem. That big avian creature you were seeing at the tree, it actually now comes down from the tree. And you see a large, brown, owl creature come down from this tree. And when I say large, I mean it's actually large. Like it is a 2x2 square.
Nice. So like one step up from Eloy, then
Well, giant owls are large creatures. Like that's their size category, I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure too.
Yeah.
I think we looked at this last week or a week before.
I tried to pull it up today, but I know it's not on the normal animal companion list, and I couldn't find the page we had it on, and it pissed me off.
Yeah, I think I left it up. Hold on,
What are you looking for?
The giant owl page, or the page that has giant owl as the animal category, or animal
It's in
companion.
Animal Companions.
I pulled up the animal companions page and literally hit Control F and could not find it.
Okay. And it's right underneath Bird. It's right underneath Bird and...
Bird owl.
Yeah.
Well,
Parentheses, giant. Got it, because I was doing Control F, where it's giant, comma, owl, like everything else that has giant in its name in this game.
No.
well, a bird, bird's a bird.
So actually, giant owls are medium creatures. So yours will be large because it's going to have a 7th level advancement.
Yeah.
It's gonna be scary.
And I'm asleep, right?
You have woken up at this point.
Oh, okay.
So you are actually watching this owl come down. And it's slowly walking up to Chica.
Not giving a hoot.
And it just sits there. And eventually it kind of plops down in front of Chica. And just watches. You see its head twist a couple times.
Ugh.
In curiosity. And it just sits and waits.
Okay.
You hear something large approach you when it walks up, Chica.
Okay.
You are
its
aware that
presence, basically.
something is in front of you and watching you. But the process is not done yet, so you continue your meditation. You know it is. You know it's still there. It hasn't moved. You're just not entirely sure what kind of creature it is. More hours pass. The sun climbs higher into the sky as it reaches noon. And then 1. And then 2 o'clock. The sun has gone past the halfway point. And it is at this point that you have reached the 24-hour meditation mark. And without opening your eyes, you're well aware that there is a large owl in front of you that you feel a connection with. A similar connection you've had before with a creature you're going to miss for the rest of your life. But, and while this doesn't fill the hole that was there, that's been left, you feel that companionship feeling again that you've longed for since Eloy has left. And you open your eyes, and you see a large, brown, feathered owl. Occasional golden feathers littered throughout here and there.
Oh.
It just looks at you. Eye to eye. What do you do?
I'll take a piece of food that I had for Eloy out of my mouth, extend it to him in my hand.
He looks at you, looks at the food, and quickly you see its beak come down and grab upon the food that you left there. And it is immediately all gone. It completely fits in its mouth. This is a one size larger creature than you're used to.
Okay,
You're aware you're gonna probably need a little bit more food than usual.
Yeah, more everything for this one.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm just sitting under a tree crying, probably.
I'm gonna speak with animals and talk with it. Or her, it, I don't know, not assuming genders here.
What do you say?
Well, hello.
Hello.
Who are you?
You're asking the animal its name, huh?
Oh my god.
I'm an owl. Who are you that is connected with this place in such a way?
No, who is what I say?
Rule of law, basically. This explains the animal that a companion who joined me on my travels.
That's great.
And that I had a previous owl, and I'd be honored to be granted the opportunity to have another owl companion.
The owl is silent for a second and goes, I would be honored to be the one to travel by one who is connected with nature, such as you.
Oh, you're sweet. So what should I call you?
I mean, animals just really usually refer to each other as their, what we are. But if you would like to give me a name, you can do so.
All right, Al. Let's head back to the ship, and we'll talk about that on the way.
Ah, perfect. What is this ship?
Al the owl?
Owl.
Oh.
From what you can tell, this is a male owl.
Okay. It's a very pretty male owl too. I mean, I would tell him he's a very pretty male owl.
Ah, yes. The feathers do well for mating.
A mowl.
Owl. I like that. Can we get you fitted for a harness today?
Well, so first, Owl goes. What is a harness?
Well, it's basically back brace that straps around you. Well, we got to get you fitted for it, and then it's going to take like forever to make, and we probably won't be back here anytime soon. So it's just like a getting started thing.
Whatever you say.
I'm glad you trust me already. I do like
Would-
the Maul.
Would you like me to fly us back?
Can you carry her?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll join you in flying if you can carry her.
It's whether she can hang on or not, I guess, is up to her.
Yeah.
She's handle animals,
I would
so.
fly.
All right. So, the owl kind of leans over, allows you to climb up on his back.
And I'll transform into an owl of equal size, I guess, color.
Okay.
To kind of mimic the look.
And he waits for you to take off.
And I do.
All right,
And
and
I'll
he
fly us back
follows.
to Celebrelia.
Rose, roll
Soaring.
me a ride check.
Okay.
Oh boy. Flying. Unless Rose rolls low and she's falling.
It's a large creature, so you actually have quite a bit of room to sit on up here. So it's relatively easy to try to keep your balance. You guys fly and make quite a bit better time back to the city, probably about half hour what you would have done in the 2-hour travel you took.
Yeah.
And I
About 2:30, if anyone is at the ship, which I'm sure some of y'all are, which I'm sure is where y'all fly as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll fly
Directly to the
directly to the ship.
You see 2 large owls come and land on the dock. Bobby has fucking taken off fucking terrified.
Bobby.
You have Porky who has his giant meat cutter out. Ooh, we getting third tonight?
No.
Everyone.
Transformed back into-
You transform back, oh, okay, it's you. Got it. Oh, wow.
He was looking at you like a snack.
I mean, animals are snacks.
You're a snack.
Thank you.
Not this one.
Wait. That
That
could
weird.
go both ways. I'm not entirely sure which way you meant that.
Okay, so I'm
And
going
the
to
captain
introduce
comes up.
Maul to everyone.
You're gonna call him Maul?
I like Maul, yeah, Maul.
Okay,
Mau.
Maul.
Maul.
Now.
Alright.
Meow.
And Maul just kind of looks at everyone. It is a beautiful owl. And it's larger than anyone on the ship.
Nice.
He's gonna have a hard time getting down underneath any other floors.
Oh.
FYI.
Basically live on the top deck.
Yes, correct.
Can I ask the captain if it's okay to build him a nest in the crow's nest?
He kind of thinks for a second. He goes, "I'll tell you what. If you're able to buy the equipment, we'll set up something around halfway up the crow's nest. But we do need the top as the best viewpoint."
Okay, so we'll make him like a landing nest below the crow's nest.
Basically, that's what he's just describing, or a little bit like halfway down the mast.
Okay, cool. So I gotta go buy all that stuff.
And yes, you are well aware that. Remember the last time you tried to get something made for Eloy? It took like over a week for them to test it with him and make sure it's not gonna restrict his flying and everything.
You're a lot bigger.
Discord has trouble picking up Perkins. What was that one more time?
Oh, he said you're a lot bigger. Big.
I'm going to, and when we go into town, I'm going to ask the Master Craftsman if they'll join us on the journey and see if they can teleport back to Celebrelia later, or find transport back to Celebrelia if I pay for it. But I'll have to worry about that when I get into town.
So yeah, I'm assuming that's what you're doing now, effectively.
Well, now I've got to ask her. You know, we've got to get our cart out. I got to go buy a supply, so I'm gonna need the cart and the horses.
And I'm going with you.
Yeah.
Technically, you could get Eloy down into the lower deck where the horses are
Don't
wrapped, and he would.
dare say that.
But the issue is there. Once he's down there, he's pretty much there till the ship docks.
Mal.
His name is Mal.
Mal, thank you very much. How dare you?
So, I mean, if the ship goes down,
I'm just letting you know the options. You don't have to do it.
I would rather, if the captain and the crew is willing to build something for Mal, I'd rather have something special built for him on the ship where he can.
Well, they're willing to let
land.
you build it.
Okay, well,
I'll help you
yeah,
build
I'll
it.
build it.
we can build him his own little bird boat.
A little more access to him than just having him on a separate boat.
He can fly over to the boat. How is that not access enough?
I don't know. It's just kind of like.
You can fly over to him and have plenty of alone time.
Just saying here, like Mal is way more defensible than you. Just saying. I did the math here.
What's math?
I still gotta go into town and get a whole bunch of shit. I gotta get food. I've gotta replenish all of my rations. Like I just gotta take the cart. So I'm gonna get the cart. I'm gonna run
I have to
down.
find some replacement armor for myself as well. 'Cause
Oh yeah, Mowl's strength is above 20. I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
Wow.
Mal's strength is a 22.
Yeah.
damn.
His
How are
con
you
is like
doing
an
all
8.
this?
Wow.
So fast.
Oh no, I've like this entire thing. Once I heard it was a giant owl, I've just been sitting here doing numbers, being quiet.
Which is great, because then he could just give you the numbers.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I was gonna say if you don't mind doing all of that to me, I would be indebted because
The con stat is an 18, right?
The con stat is a 17.
17. Okay.
That being said, there's plenty of other things you can do since it's a freshly.
Right. I can train all the feats and basically all that stuff. So there's a lot of stuff I
Yep.
can take.
All 5 feats and all 10 skills and
Yeah.
2 ability score increases.
Okay, we'll go through all of that later, but for now I've got to get into town and get some stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. So, you go into town, and you want to get food. You want to get stuff to build that nest, right?
Well, I need to get food for him and I, because I need to get rations, and then I need to double down on my rations for Mal.
I'm gonna say a large creature is gonna require 1.5 times the number of rations as a medium creature.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy shit ton of fucking food.
So you
Damn
just
it.
the rations for them are the same price for you, since I know rations are cheap anyway.
I haven't done rations in a long
I think it's like what 1 gold, no 2 silver for a week's worth or some shit like that.
Yeah,
I
it's
bought so
stupid
much
cheap.
last time.
Rations,
worry about it.
Pathfinder. And then you also wanted to check on getting the saddle made,
The
right?
saddle, and I need to look into armor for it as well.
So, nice thing that Rose can now attest to. Larger creatures, easier to ride.
Yes.
Heyo.
The
And I'm
saddle
sure like a small
not
creature.
100% be necessary. Might help, because really, again, the saddle is going to give a bonus to the ride check, I feel like, is what it would do, effectively.
Right. And I really like.
They gotta hold stuff.
Combat, I don't want.
It can.
I just
Yeah,
don't
you
want
are bag of holding on Eloy, which the bag of holding you still have that Eloy had. 'Cause the equipment,
Right, I
all the
wanna
equipment
do-
came off.
Yeah.
Right, I want to do the same thing I did for Eloy. I want to have armor, saddle, and the bag of holding he already has, but I want to have that same
Cause I get,
look
cause
as far as.
I guess it did add AC to him. If it was armor.
Well, I've got to find out how much all this is going to cost. So I've got to. I guess should I go to the armorer first, or should I go like to a blacksmith, or should I go to a saddle maker?
Okay, so sorry, here's what it is. Trail rations are 5 SP each, and that's 1 day's worth of food. So it's 1 gold for 2 days worth of food.
Okay, I'm gonna get just so it lasts on 20 days for him, 20 days for me.
So that's It's 40
So
days.
40
worth,
days,
which is
20 gold pieces?
Yeah, 20 gold.
Okay.
Correct.
Jesus, that's so easy.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the captain gave us 4,000 gold pieces.
I believe that was correct.
Okay. And then it says.
Doesn't matter which order you go to. We'll just do them as you want to do it. So you were getting rations first.
Well, I'll go to the food and all that stuff first, and then I'm gonna make sure I write down rations. Okay. And then we'll go to the armor, I guess, next. And how do I calculate? We've done this before, and I'm sorry. Please don't hate me for not remembering how to do any of this.
No, you're fine.
Because there was a chart I remember looking at in the book, but I don't know how to find that online. I'm assuming that's under.
Animals and animal gear.
Oh,
Is what
what the fuck?
So there's a page called Animals and Animal Gear. So you're gonna want a saddle. You're gonna want a saddle and saddle bags, I'm assuming is what you're talking about, for the carrying. Alright. Let's see here. So the saddle is going to be about 15 gold.
Okay.
It's at much easier, honestly, as a large creature, this is going to be quite a bit easier to find things. There's more room to maneuver with larger things.
Okay.
So the question, the question is, which kind of saddle did you want?
I'm still trying to find
this one
animals.
would require an exotic saddle because it's custom made for unusual mounts, which Giant Owl was, I would say, fits in that category.
Okay.
A pack, in which the exotic saddle comes in military pack and riding saddles. So there's a military saddle, which gives a +2 circumstance for ride checks related to staying in the saddle. If the rider is knocked unconscious while in a military saddle, they have a 75% chance to stay in the saddle.
Nice.
A pack saddle holds gear and supplies, but not a rider.
Oh, no.
And the riding saddle are the most pervasive type of riding equipment. If the rider is knocked unconscious while riding a riding saddle, has a 50% chance to stay in the saddle.
What was the name of the 75% one?
Military saddle.
Military, yeah. I'm gonna go for that one.
Okay, that would be the most expensive one, so that one would actually be 30 gold instead of 15.
Okay, I'm good with that.
Plus an extra 10 for it being exotic and having to be custom made.
So 40 gold.
Correct.
Okay.
Jeez.
So get them fitted for that. How long is that gonna take to make?
Probably. If you're paying him to come onto the ship with you, you also need to pay for a teleportation scroll or some way for teleportation to be used for him to come back.
Okay, I'll get a teleportation scroll for him. But how much would it cost for him to join us on the trip?
So he's already charging you for the saddle itself. For coming up with you, he would like another 50 gold.
Okay.
And then again, since he also assumes that that would also get him a room and board of some sort where he's not sleeping on the ground.
Yes, I'll negotiate that with the captain, but yes.
He may be getting your room for a few days.
Yeah. So what I'm assuming
And you're gonna sleep in the nest with Eloy or something. Or not Eloy, sorry, with Nowl. Sorry.
Yeah, if
My
I
bad.
could punch you, I would.
It's gonna take me a little bit. I'm sorry. That was a mistake. That was a complete accident.
It's okay. I'm still getting used to it too.
It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to Mal.
Okay, so I'm at 90 gold right now plus the scroll.
So how much does a scroll of teleportation cost? It's like...
That's a hefty owl.
Oh, you're
Yes,
reading
it
chats.
Yes, it is. Teleport is a 5th level spell. So what is a scroll of 5th level cost?
Probably not.
1,100 and no, sorry, 1,250.
Dang.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get 2 of those because I'm gonna need the armorer to join us as well. Unless this same guy can make armor. Can he do armor, or does he just do the saddle?
He just does the saddle. Yeah. Okay, so that would be 2,500 gold for both of those scrolls.
Okay. 25 fucking gold. Okay. Plus, okay. Sweet.
Alright. And then the armorer. What kind of armor are we wanting? I'm going to say anything over light armor will probably lower his movement speed.
What armor did I have for previous animal companion? Leaf armor?
Leaf armor, that makes sense. Armor Pathfinder. Actually, I think leaf armor is a what is it?
I have a plus 3 AC.
Leaf is light.
Yeah, leaf is light. Okay, yeah.
I think that was the reason why we got it.
Yeah.
It's on the expensive
It
side.
doesn't hinder. Yeah, it doesn't hinder at all. It is. It's a 500. It's 500 gold pieces, but it's with the material it's made out of. It doesn't hinder the movement, right? So if you wanted to do that again,
Oh no, 500 gold. So 500 gold for the armor. How much is the armor willing to travel?
he will also ask for 50 gold, and then the teleportation circle again.
Okay, then I'll meet you at the ship tonight at sundown.
All right.
Bring all of your supplies. Unless you'd like me to load them up now on my wagon, I can do that and have it at the ship for you.
Bumping up and down in my little red wagon. Bumping up and
So
down.
basically, what I'm seeing with this is y'all don't need Carlisle anymore. Nowell is your new Carlisle.
Wait.
He's pretty fucking beastly, I'm not gonna lie. But Carlisle can still join. We're gonna have fun. So, it's armor and saddle. Got the bag. Got the food. What I had that written
You
down
are
for.
still missing like cage material and some kind of I guess not really. I guess stick material-ish to make the nest out of. You could use like hay or something. I guess would kind of work.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean,
The owl can gather that.
Not up the ocean.
Somewhere specific for the lumber and all that supplies. But
Yeah, you can go get all that.
for the lumber mill. What's that going to cost me?
That will the wood itself won't cost you too much. You can get enough all the wood you need for about 3 gold. The metal material to have the cage to hold it up, or I guess wood. How are you wanting to build it? Could you describe what you were thinking?
My thoughts are so below the crow's nest, just a solid deck of wood out about 6 feet.
In every
all
direction, or 6 feet
every dire-
diameter?
No, 6 feet in every direction.
Damn.
And then, yeah, so it's going to be a massive landing pad, and then support struts going down to the mast.
You gotta keep in mind, you're trying to do a large creature, so 6 feet isn't even gonna be enough.
Isn't that just his size?
Large creatures are 2 squares by 2 squares. Each square is 5 feet.
He's a 10-foot owl.
Okay, can you pull up the picture of the ship real quick?
I can.
Picture?
Because I mean, I can't break the mast with putting my bird up there.
I mean, you can.
Whoa.
Just, whoa.
I just don't want to be in the middle of the ocean and my owl takes off and snaps the whole, ship in half.
Yeah, I don't think the captain would like that. Bumping up and down in the little red wagon, bumping up and down in the little red wagon.
I don't know why my screen's still jumping around like crazy. So,
Put him at the front.
yeah, that's what I was about to ask. deck or portion of this front deck that I can?
If you want to go ask the captain, you can.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I should talk to the captain about it because I don't know that we can fit all this stuff.
All right, so you go back to the ship with what you've gotten so far,
So far, yes.
and you ask the captain, and the captain goes, no, I do see your point. With it being as large as it is, that could cause a weight issue on the mast, and I don't really. I would like the ship to continue working properly. So, how about this? What about up on the Swan?
Okay.
An owl on a swan.
How do
Like
you?
right here, use the wings of the Swan that come back to cover the front of the ship as kind of the holder for the nest,
Okay.
and have
So
it
just the literal tip of the ship.
literal tip of the ship, exactly.
Okay.
I think that'd be much easier and less building.
I was not having to haul everything up to the mast, so.
And he'll look so majestic.
Right. 5 feet. Fuck yes.
He's got good stats.
Okay.
Awesome.
Now, granted, I'm gonna say it doesn't know the bonus tricks yet, just because this is something you can go over during the week on the trip, on the ship.
Right. While we're traveling.
I mean, I
Yeah.
just threw that there. That way, Branson knows what he can.
Right,
do.
right. No, that's fine. I appreciate that. I was just saying, just in character, I think you haven't technically had time to teach the owl tricks yet. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But again, by the time y'all land, it will know it. It's fine. It knows it.
Cool. Then
I'll go buy all.
Yeah, get like it's the four gold worth of wood.
And I don't know if it's gonna need any metalworking,
It
but
really wouldn't, not where it's gonna be at now.
okay.
So yeah, there you go. God,
I
it's
wanna
got
add all the
rend. Holy fuck.
I don't think there's anything else I need.
I need armor.
You're gonna go buy new
yeah,
armor?
You gotta get your
Well,
Yes.
we have an armorer coming with us.
True.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but hers probably she could buy it. It's probably available for her whenever she's looking to buy. As a
Yeah.
medium creature, their armor is a little more accessible in towns like this. So what armor are we looking for?
I think I'm gonna do the I don't know if I know how to pronounce either one of these words. The lamellar cuirass.
What is
I
it? Is it
don't
like a
know.
special one?
No, it's 15 gold. It's a
It's
plus
a light armor.
2 in my AC.
Oh,
It's
got it. That's right, because you need light armor instead of medium armor because of casting spells. Right?
it's only a 5% spell.
That's what you're going for, is the less spell failure chance, right?
Yes.
Got it. Okay, yeah, you can buy that, no problem.
Okay. Awesome. And that is all I need.
You can even buy a +1 version or 2 version of that if you have the money for that.
Oh, I do. I just didn't quite understand how that worked, or if that increased spell failure chance.
You wouldn't be able to get one that has an enhancement on it. You can get one that has the armor bonus.
Okay.
Does that
I
make
mean,
sense?
definitely. Because
So,
I had plenty
it
of
would,
money.
it would increase the +2 by, I believe, because it's 5,000, because it's 1,000, then another 4,000 to upgrade it, or is it 1,000 then 3,000 to get to 4,000? I can't remember. I'm trying to see how this works.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Okay, no. Okay, so it's just 4,000 to get to +2.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Doing math in my head. Vaguely listening to
I
conversation.
was thinking like it was base price 1 to get to 1,000, then another 4,000 to get to 2, but no, because that would be 5,000 total, which is not accurate.
No, it is not.
So it's just 4,000 to do another +2 to that?
No. So it's 1,000 to get to +1, and then another 3,000 to get to +2 because it's 4,000 to get to +2. Another 5,000 on top of that would be to get to +3 because it's 9,000 total to get to +3.
Okay, so if I pay 4,000, it'll
On
be
top of the armor price, it would be
Right.
a +2. Yes. And then an extra 150, I believe, for masterwork. Or is it 100 for masterwork?
Masterwork is 150.
150. I was right. Cool. Yeah, I got it right the first time.
So then that makes it a +4?
No. Or if it's +2 normally,
Yes.
yes, that makes the AC +4. Yes, sorry.
Okay.
I thought you were. I understand.
No,
what you're
right,
doing.
totally. Yeah.
There's so
Okay.
many numbers going around.
Yeah. Okay, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to pay the 4,165 because it's 15 gold regularly.
Right. Yeah, that's fine.
So 4,165 for a +4.
Well, +2.
I mean,
This
yes, a +2.
+2 this armor, which is a +4 AC. But you want to type. You want to. The name of the item would be the +2 of that armor. That kind of thing.
Yes.
All right. Anyone else want to do any shopping? Perkins, you do make probably a good 400 gold doing that for a few days.
All right. Also, what I am going to be doing is learning the spells from Tiggett's spellbook. So I have to spend
Okay, so
some.
if you're spending time doing that, you'll spend less time being a strong. So you wouldn't.
Well,
make that much.
I'll be doing that whenever we set sail.
Oh, okay. When you set sail, got
Yeah.
it. That makes sense. All right.
Hey, can someone send me a link to a good animal companion template page? Because mine's getting worn out. I can't erase all the stuff that I had written for my previous animal companion.
Isn't there another slot on there for some kind of something?
On the second page, it has for animals, but that's where I have my horse, and it's not as in-depth as
Right.
my animal companion page. So I'm wondering if there's like an online resource for like just replacing this whole page for animal companion.
I'm sure there is. Let me see here. You may just have to print it off, but
Yeah, I got a printer. I just don't know where to find the templates. And
Here.
Sanchez, I'm going to be a little disappointed because I didn't come across as a Excel file sheet or prearranged document in kind of PDF, so I was expecting a little more. I'm not going to lie.
This was the easiest way to get it to you, rather than having to pull that up and just do all that. So, sorry.
I don't actually think that's the one I
You're
was looking.
so fucking
Yeah, no, that's
adorable.
it. Yeah, that's correct. Is that the
I mean,
right
I can put it into an Excel sheet if you want, but it's going to take me basically the whole session. So,
No, I was just messing with you, and you're just so cute about it. You're like, oh no, but I could.
I just sent a link to a printable sheet as well in the site in the Roll20. So
Awesome sauces. Sweet, thank you so much. Okay, so I think we're ready to set sail, huh?
Before we leave, I am going to buy. Man, those are expensive. I don't have craft. Do I? Do not have craft poison. So I will buy 10. No, I will buy 20 blood wine. Poisons.
just to refresh my memory, Daniel,
that's fine. What's up?
how does rend work again? Is that only you deal the additional damage one time or twice?
Right. So it's when you deal, like, I think it's when you deal, because rend applies when you've attacked with both, correct?
When you've attacked and landed with both.
Correct. Then it deals that extra damage once.
Just the extra damage just one time. Okay.
Correct.
At which point there's Mal's damage. So if both talons land, that's an
What's the BAB to? No, melee to hit is +12. You already put that up there. Never mind.
Yep.
Okay. It's actually not a bad to hit chance.
it's not.
Right.
it's not for something that has no magical items or modifiers. In addition, Branson can still increase its attributes by 2 points due to it being level
So
12.
technically, he could put the strength up to 24.
Yep.
If he wanted to, and make it a plus 13 to hit.
Strength up to 24 or dex up to 20 and con up to 18.
That would probably be the better bet, honestly. Go ahead and increase both odds would be my recommendation. But it's up to you.
Okay, I'm just now getting to the sheet, so you're gonna have to give me a minute. Let me just get this basic information in, and then we'll talk about the best thing to do.
Does all of that math look right to you, Daniel?
Yep. And we're spelling Mowl with M-O-W-L, right? Just like owl with an M in front of it.
I put it down as M-A-O-W-L, but I don't care how you spell it.
If you want an M-A-O-W-L, that's fine too.
I also would like to retrain something.
What do you want to retrain?
2 up and faint.
What are you retraining it to?
Improved critical.
Okay.
I'm at the point where my first to hit is more than. It's almost more than my feint.
Right.
Huh. If Mal lands both talents, he's swinging like Carlisle's axe.
It hurts. Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. So what I'm seeing is you guys don't need Carlisle anymore.
No, it's not what we're saying at all.
Well, yeah, because
I'm sorry, not improved critical focus.
Okay,
Because
what does that do?
improved critical doesn't stack on keen.
and critical focus is what now?
Critical focus adds a +4 bonus on confirming crits.
What's your BAB at right now?
There is now a token for Mowl on the ship.
9.
Okay.
So do me a
Hold on, I've got to
favor
minimize
and
so many different pages.
you're fine, Branson. Do me a favor and roll that 10d8 plus 30.
The 8 plus 30.
Is the animal companion only level 10?
The animal companions' hit dice are different. They
Okay.
have 10 hit dice at level 12.
Got it. Okay.
And at level 20, they have 16 hit dice.
So he has 68 hit points. Got it.
Whoa. 68 is his hit point?
Yep. Well, if you want to spend one of those points to up his con by 1, you'll add 10 to that.
Yeah, I want to do that. Wait, hold on. I'm still
Yeah,
in
10.
the middle of. I'm typing. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get all these little boxes checked off. What's his level again? I'm sorry.
12.
So he has a 25 AC without armor?
Yep.
Holy
Are you just
fuck.
now reading all that math that I told you it doesn't look
Holy
right?
fuck.
Oh, that's great.
Well, I mean, it looked right. I'm just actually looking like I love how you broke everything down. So I was trusting you in wholeheartedly. So yeah. But damn, I'm actually just now looking at the numbers.
It's a tanky bird.
Yeah, it is.
And
This is definitely the combat bird I think you thought Eloy might have been.
Yes, I agree.
That being said, if you were able to train up the health, because that's a lot of pretty bad rolls for health.
Unfortunately, none of them were ones. If they were ones, you could re-roll them, but no, you got a lot of twos.
Yeah, doesn't. Total maximum possible health is 110 on an owl. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Yes. Okay, so before I start doing all of this, ports, I need to type in my ports and AC and all that stuff. I can do that, and I can come back to that later.
That is a big owl. I have been looking away from the screen for far too long.
I haven't even looked at it, to be honest.
Nice
Get
looking
back to
owl,
that
too.
screen. Oh wow, pretty.
68 health. A little bit of a low roll.
78, because he's gonna use one of those 2 stat points to raise his con by 1, bringing it up by 10 points.
That was such an average roll.
Right?
Actually below average, but whatever.
Two below. I mean,
Okay, so-
half would have been 40, and it was 38.
And I get a +3 AC because of my armor, right? When I get my armor. I haven't gotten my armor yet, don't do that yet.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm about to type in strength con and all that stuff. So, before I do all of that, should we talk about what I want to put my skill points into so that I can level up everything the right way and do what's best for the owl?
So if you're already putting one into con, which I think we said you were doing,
Yes.
so that bitch your con is 16. Or, 18.
Yep.
Which will then also raise your fortitude save by 1.
Okay, so my my con is 18.
Yep.
Which is now, a plus
What's the
4 mod.
modifier for it? Oh, it automatically does that. That's badass. Sorry. And so my fort now 12.
Fortitude should be an 11 now.
11.
So I think it did it automatically on your sheet for you.
Sorry, I did the wrong one. No, I didn't. Okay, so I used a different creature sheet, by the way. I didn't use the one you sent.
That's fine.
So
The last thing you would have printed off and been writing it in, so you're using a different sheet for sure.
yeah, it's a PDF and it's quite nice. So strength is said you were saying I didn't necessarily understand the conversation you were saying earlier.
So basically,
points in the
because you had 2 points you can spend in stats. The 2 recommendations I had to spend those points were to either put both points in strength, bringing it to a 24, which would raise your to hit by 1 and your damages each by 1.
Okay.
Or, which this is the one it sounds like we're doing because we've already put the point in con, especially with your health rolls. Put 1 point in dex and put 1 point in con, bringing both of those up to an even number, raising both of their mod by 1. Dex being increased also increases your AC by 1 as well.
Along with your reflex save.
Yep.
Okay, let's see if it does that automatically.
And your stealth. No, because stealth would also be increased by that.
Okay, so my AC should be 26 now.
Yep. I'll fix it on the
Didn't do that
character on here.
automatically. So strength is still 22.
Dex is a 20.
Strength is a 2. Was it 13? Charisma is a 6. Really? My -4? What is that bullshit for?
That's what a 2 stat is. That's any
That's
animal.
bullshit.
Non-magical animals are not smart.
I mean, okay.
That's why they follow orders really well.
I also get a -2 for having a 6 charisma.
To be fair, if it had any intelligence higher than that, it wouldn't listen to you.
Fair enough.
It may
what is my-
choose to, like if it liked you, but I'm saying it doesn't have to at that point. Kind of thing. Like once it hits a certain intelligence, I know it's like it can't even be animal companion anymore theoretically.
At 3 is kind of the highest it can be to be considered an animal. Whenever it reaches higher than that, it becomes a magical beast.
Yep.
Or would start entering that territory where it's a, hey, this thing may be a bit too intelligent.
And if you notice, I have already put the nest on the front of the ship.
I haven't. Sorry, I'm still looking at this real quick. What is the armor or the touch AC for? Am I not seeing that on here? It's the armor class.
I did not put touch AC. That being said, if it was going to be anything, touch AC.
And do I get a CMB size bonus?
You do CMB size bonus of +1. So let me go ahead. Go into
I
combat.
type in 1 and it doesn't do anything.
So can I try to fly on this owl and shoot from above?
Yeah. Yep. That's a thing that theoretically could happen.
He just
And what
doesn't.
did you say the hit die was? I thought I typed this in already.
So the to hit is the melee to hit. That's the start of his second message.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't just gotcha. Okay, melee to hit. Why is it -1 for size there?
So whenever you are a larger creature, you have an easier time of, say, pushing someone over, but you're going to have a harder time of hitting those smaller targets.
Copy. Oh, where do I find that in this?
Now I understand what y'all been talking about, these darn macros.
Oh, you found him?
Yeah.
Have you been setting yours up?
Yeah.
It's nice, right?
It is nice.
So
do I
you have a
go-
couple options. You can either you can do the hashtag and then type in whatever name you put for it, or you can just click that dice there. That's on the name side, on the left side of the name of it, and it just rolls it for you.
Nice.
And you can even type in, like I do, like flavor text on Nathan's, as you've seen. front of it. Like whenever I do like
Right.
knowledge arcana, Nathan tries to recall shit about magic. Like that's what it says at the top because I typed that in before the roll. So yeah, I definitely recommend y'all setting those up if you haven't started doing that already. It definitely helps out.
I have so many.
The thing is, like, if you're somebody that uses buffs and stuff, you have to do the regular versions, then you have to do the versions with the buffs. Then you have, like,
Yeah.
it's
Yep.
ridiculous.
I'm just doing my attacks. That's all I'm doing.
Hey, so what am I going off of
Your
the,
speed, that should be on the giant owl page itself. So let's see.
Your speeds are 10.
okay.
Yeah.
But that doesn't get a bonus percentage, like I don't get any modifiers for that?
Nope.
Okay.
That being said, the modifiers you did get for hitting 7th level were
Nice. Yeah.
Yes. Did you type those all in for me?
Pretty sure he added it all to what your stats are at. Yeah. All of that level 7 bonus stuff, because it's still level 7.
Well, I'm looking at my skills. I didn't know if you typed in all of my skill things for me. Look that up.
No, but he told you how many points you get to distribute.
Yes, 10
You
but I
get-
need to know what the bases are, which I gotta.
I got it right here for you. It's just +4 to stealth, which counteracts the -4 from size, so stealth.
What does it say my stealth should be at?
what is the base dexterity of the dexterity mod of the creature?
5.
So that's the
Stealth is
base.
currently
5, but I get a bonus at 7th level for something, don't I?
That was the +4 to stealth, but again, it is counteracted by the -4 from the size to stealth.
I have no idea what you just said.
So, creatures that are large, automatically have a -4 to stealth.
Okay.
Because your owl gets a +4 to stealth at level 7, those kind of counteract each other and cancel out. Does that make sense?
Not at all.
-4
I mean, it makes sense,
+4
yes.
goes to 0.
But I mean, yes, that makes sense. But blah. I don't think it should be like I don't think there should be a negative there. I don't see that. So
Well, no, you're right. So, how many? What all? I don't know what. I can't see the animal companion sheet you're using personally, so I can't like try to tell you what slots to write it in.
it has everything basically that it has before. I'm just trying to understand what the modifier is now. It's just no modifier for stealth.
Well, so the modifier would be your dex mod, which is 5.
Well, yeah, but then there's like additional modifiers, right?
Okay, so you have skill ranks, ability bonus, and miscellaneous bonus, right?
Yes.
Okay, so skill ranks are the points that you spend.
Yes.
Ability bonus is your modifier from your ability skill. Miscellaneous bonus would be any other bonuses that you would get from any other source, such as the size and the racial, the size and the racial bonus that you get from being level 7, which would cancel out, be a 0, so you don't have to write anything technically there, because again, -4 plus 4 is 0.
Okay. I've also a quick question for you. Am I seeing D? I have it as a 29. If my BAB is a 7.
Right.
And it's adding my BAB in there.
I missed out on that spot. Your math is correct.
Okay, because I already had the it just automatically did it. It's not like I did it.
Okay.
I'm not taking credit. I'm just saying, I'm making sure my sheet's right now. Because it's starting to get into a lot of, like, automatic shit.
Well,
Hey.
I love cheats that do that. They help a lot.
That's fine. That's good.
I'm still... Okay. Now I've got to figure out how to put those 10 points in. And that took me so long last time. Now I got to figure out this. Okay, we need to move on with the game. I don't need to be stuck.
No, this is fine. We probably need to have this ironed out, and while we're all here, this is a good time to do it.
I think I'm done. I think I've got it. Other than assigning the 10 skill points
And the
and the
5
tricks and
feats.
the feats. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've got everything in.
So did it also fix your touch AC problem?
No, it hasn't done anything for touch AC yet.
Okay.
Was I supposed to fill that in? Did you tell me what the number was?
I had not yet. I was working on CMB, CMD, which oddly enough are the things it decided to
Do
fix.
automatically. That's funny.
No, no, don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
So your touch AC is going to be a 15.
Nice. Okay.
Wow.
Sorry, it's going to be a 14. Because
No, I don't like that number.
the -1 due to size.
Dare you?
Bigger's not always better.
I have a -4 for my initiative.
Lol.
You shouldn't. You should have a +5 due to dex.
Oh. It says my initiative's a -4, and my initiative score is 2. My initiative modifier is -4.
Your intelligence?
Oh, that too. But what is,
I was-
why is
I
it
get those mixed up,
calculating
too.
the initiative that way? I don't know. Initiative modifier -4, and it looks like it's pulling my intelligence modifier.
That is odd. It should be pulling your dexterity.
Which is a 5. So my initiative should be a 5?
Yep.
Okay, it didn't do anything when I changed it, so that's nice. No spell resistance or damage reduction?
Nope.
Cool. And where do I type in, is the rend a third attack, or is it a special thing?
It's a special attack.
He's busy.
So if you land with the 2 claws, which with a +12 to hit, the likelihood is pretty good. You just deal without having to roll any additional dice to deal that damage. You just deal an additional 1d6 +9.
Automatically deals it. There's no hit die I have to roll.
You just have to roll that 1d6 to figure out if it's a 10 or a 15. 10 to 15, damage range extra.
It just
Okay,
only
badass.
applies if you land with both.
Both talents, right?
Yep.
And he doesn't have a beak attack?
Nope.
A bite?
Nope. I mean, on the plus side, he's dealing quite a bit more damage than the smaller variation.
Very much so, yes. Oh, so you guys get everything back onto the ship, and the captain does come up to everybody. All right, we're ready to set sail. Everyone good to go?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Sure thing, boss.
Yep.
Got a lot of work to
Perfect.
do now.
He kind of tosses over the compass to Diggs. Says, "Well, navigator, you know what to do." Diggs kind of puts his hand up to his, as a kind of in a salute almost to his captain, and goes, "Aye, aye, captain."
Moon Knight.
Up to
Kind of. We're
the ship.
using Roll20 as our tabletop simulator. Yeah, no, we're basically just enjoy using this
Get ready, this one's gonna be a long trip,
since
guys.
we're not able to meet in person.
Captain goes into his.
We're all very looking forward to Playing some D&D in person. And welcome to the channel, Moon. How are you doing today?
As you guys are raising the plank, you have two guys walk into the ship. Go, wait, wait, wait. Are we coming?
Oh, that was me. Those are my guys. We're waiting for them.
Oh, thanks. Sorry, we weren't told that. My fault. Yeah, lower the plank again. Let them back on.
Well,
Focusing on other things, team.
Shit.
Am I the only one who thinks that's a sultry looking owl? Like, he's just side-eyeing the shit out of everyone.
I know, right? I'm kind of intimidated,
Extremely.
especially because I'm small.
Honestly, in a 1v1
I'm
fight,
so
that
sorry.
owl would probably give you a little bit of trouble.
That owl could kill me,
Couldn't it just eat him?
probably.
It doesn't have a bite attack, does it?
It does not.
No.
But at the
Nobody
Interesting.
same
knows
time,
how to eat. Like,
Interesting. The small one had a bite attack, but this one doesn't.
that being said, the small one was dealing 1d4 for
Right.
the bite, and the talons
Did not have rend.
did not have rend. So in the long run, you're still better.
You guys are hyping the shit up out of Rand. Like,
It's really
I can't
good.
wait for the
it
fight.
sounds good.
So whenever a creature with rend gets its rend off, it deals the normal damage of the attack it rended with. So in this case, the talons. But it also deals 1.5 strength modifier damage, which is why it's dealing the additional 9 instead of 6.
Okay.
Which means if Maul got something like power attack or another way of dealing additional damage even further on top of that, with the rend, that would be even more damage.
Okay. Sounds like an actual war owl.
Alright, and the ship sets off.
sail!
Okay, I'll stop.
Not you, damn it.
What?
Daniel is giving GroovyBot commands right now.
Correct.
Ooh. Clean your room. Drink water. Love yourself.
I can do everything
Hey.
but that last one.
I don't know why I have a 7 in the miscellaneous modifier for fly skill. Did I put that in by mistake? I also have a 10 for perception. I don't know where I'm looking back at the numbers and I don't know why I put those in.
And without looking at it, I couldn't really tell you.
Yeah, I'm just as confused as you are.
Okay, I'll take those 2 out.
Branson, are you able to share your screen on the call? Is that something you can do?
On Discord, I can put Discord on my computer. Give me a second to log in there.
Because then I feel like we could help a little bit better.
Also, something fun to note here. So apparently on the rend, because with power attack and rend, because rend deals 1.5 strength mod, that would also increase the damage for, say, power attack by 50% as well.
Holy
Wow.
So if he got power attack as a feat on Maul,
Currently, it would only be a +4 normally to damage due to its BAB being 7.
but still,
That'll increase, yeah.
yeah.
It would be a
Is it
+4.
-2 to hit? -2 to hit, +4 to damage?
Yep. And then on the rend, it would be +6 to damage.
Jesus. So that'd be
And-
+13. 1d6 +13 on the rend.
1d6 plus 15.
Right.
Normally,
You're starting to hit Carlisle levels of stuff there from one swing of his axe.
normally it would be on the first 2 talons. It would be 1d6 plus 10, and the rend would be 1d6 plus 15.
Hey, so I had exclusive as an animal companion class skill. Do I get any of those class skills for Mal?
So the exclusive was a trick that you taught Eloy,
Okay.
which allowed you to make it to where if you gave someone, or if you gave Eloy a command to say follow someone or do something, that command would be exclusive to the person you gave that control to. Instead of them being able to go, okay, Owl, now you go and fight this war way off there, and then your
Okay.
Owl is gone forever. Because
No,
someone
Owl comes back 10 years later as the biggest war hero in the fucking world.
Epic.
I don't doubt it, but at the same time, I'm skeptical.
This owl in particular could do it.
That's overhyping it.
Comes back as a large scar over his eye, looks super badass. He's wearing like full armor now, like even a helm over his head.
He can talk.
He's learned common. Lol. You don't know what it was like in there, man. You don't know.
Yeah, this is a pretty terrifying owl.
Honestly, yeah, no kidding. Even Carlisle's like, damn.
I mean, it already base has more AC than me.
It has more
And that's
AC than
without armor.
Carlisle. No, it has the same. No, it's one down from Carlisle. But once it gets its armor, it will be 2 higher than Carlisle.
Yeesh.
It already has higher AC than Rose.
Yep.
And than Sheikah. It is currently once it gets its armor, it will have the 2nd highest AC in the party.
Yes.
That's ridiculous. Thing will almost be as hard to hit as Andy is.
That's broken.
Hey, so what I was, this is kind of.
I'm gonna ride this into battle later.
Well, you're gonna have to fight Rose over mounting it now, because now Rose wants to ride this one.
I'm gonna ride and shoot. That's gonna be awesome.
Actually,
I
that's
can wait for that. That'll be sexy.
I'm looking on the animal companion base statistics thing. And it's the special. Do I get in? Does he get any of these special skills?
All of them.
He's level 12, so
All of
he
them
should
are-
have devotion, evasion,
Yep.
multi-attack.
He has all of those.
All
just
of those.
He's got evasion too. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Evasion's
Okay.
like 3rd level. Because I was looking at all of those class. That's what I was asking. Those class skills are basically those.
This is based like, this is another party member, like quite literally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, share spells, link, devotion,
Like,
evasion.
not to
is
say
pretty
Eloy wasn't a party member, but goddamn, this thing is like numbers-wise another person in the party.
But yes, you would get all of those as well. Thank you for asking about that. I just didn't write it down because I figured that was a given.
Yeah, I'm just double checking.
I'm looking back at Eloy's and I'm wondering where he got all of these special skills from. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Huh.
That is really cool. I just heard the creaking of the ship for the first time.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? The ambience.
Wow.
It's really
That is
cool.
awesome.
Huh. Yeah, I'm terrified of this owl now.
No, what's worse is, don't you have a large animal companion?
Yeah, Branson does have.
Yeah.
Yes, but I've never.
He can
used
just be a plane for all of us.
Yeah, no. The
And we would come in silently.
Yeah.
the
Oh my
part that
gosh.
terrifies me here is I was joking in my head, going, "Haha, I could still phantasmal killer it," and I can't.
It's too
Actually,
unintelligent.
no, it's not too unintelligent. It would work, but the thing is, its will save is only 4, which means it would lose more than likely on that. But its fort save is an 11 now, which means it only needs to roll an 11 or higher in order to
50-50.
beat
Wow.
that spell.
It's a 50-50.
It is a 50-50, and I don't like my odds.
Not with roll 20, at least.
Right.
With roll 20, a 50-50 is more like a 20-80.
Can I say I bought a piece of armor while I was in town?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
Alright, so I'm upgrading my headband of inspired wisdom from 2 to 4.
Okay. I'm assuming you're selling the 2, or are you gonna give it to your party?
I'm just upgrading it.
Oh. I s- Yeah, I'll allow it. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, basically, with headband wisdom, it would be, hey, I'd like to do a trade-in.
Basically,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just. It's what we do at GameStop, basically. So I'm just gonna do it here. So.
GameStop now deals in magical items. How can we help
GameStop
you
has
there?
always dealt in magical items, dude. Have you walked in that store?
Right.
No, not in a good couple years.
That shit like I don't know what it does, but I want to buy all of it. And I don't play half the damn games.
I'm confused, but all right.
The collectibles and shit you see in the store now are so cool.
I have a 1 wisdom modifier.
Yay!
Hey, congratulations, you're on par with Mal.
Yay.
You're as wise as an owl. I guess that's why they call it owl's wisdom.
Yep.
Uh,
Because my normal wisdom modifier is my wisdom is at 8 normally.
Damn.
Yeah.
Where my charisma's at.
All right, so you guys have taken off at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and say they are working on the owl. And
Yeah, how did we decide how long that's going to take for either the harness or the?
well, with
armor?
both of them working on it together, there's gonna be times where one of them will be kind of they can kind of get measurements and shit from each other, luckily.
Right.
So they can kind of work together in that aspect, making sure that the harness is going to go over the armor. Now that the harness maker knows he will also have armor to go over. So luckily, with the 2 of them there, it probably take about 5 days.
Okay. And we're on day 1. Cool.
Start of day 1, yes, correct. And y'all left around 3-4 o'clock, somewhere in there.
Okay.
Considering how long it would have taken y'all to shop for all the extra shit. And you're off. I know, Ticket, you said you're working on enhancing the rapiers.
Yep.
You're making potions, Perkins,
And potions and learning these spells.
Ticket's book, yeah.
Yeah.
Rose, what are you going to be doing?
So, okay, Shika, would you mind if I trained on when he's, not getting measured? Trained flying and combat.
I would not mind at all.
Awesome. Whenever he's, not busy.
That's fine. You'll get a few minutes here and there. In fact, sometimes when they're like, we need a fly test to make sure nothing's hindering the flight,
Yes, me.
and that they'll let you fly on them during that time. Do you want to try to set up like a target on the ship to aim
Yes,
for while you're flying?
yes, so I can shoot at something. Yes.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and it's gonna be a roll a ride check. Not bad. And roll me an attack roll. Yeah, you hit probably like in a, let's say it was a dartboard. You
Yeah.
would hit not the center area, but the middle circle. You know what I mean? Not the direct center,
Yeah.
but like the middle circle. So you got still really good aim. The movement while flying is not really hindering you. It's just gonna take a little bit of getting used to, so you can kind of try to just aim slightly forward ahead while you're moving. You know,
Right, totally.
the small differences that you're just gonna take time to figure out, basically.
Yes. Oh, it's a good start.
Just basically, if you roll low enough on a ride check, it can make a negative to your attack roll effectively.
Okay.
Is
Yeah.
how that would work.
I'll be right back.
Chico, what are you gonna be doing to him? Just kind of watching, making sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, sorry, I was trying to share my screen on my computer, but I can't have my headset and all that, so I'm gonna disconnect from this and join from there. So
You're
I'll
fine.
be on there.
Go for it. And he's back. Okay, I can watch the stream now. Let's see here.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right, so
Okay, so your armor class is 26. Your flat-footed AC is going to be a 21.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
you're good.
One thing that I didn't turn down on this was groove. And I'm
Yes,
like, what is that creaking noise? It's really loud.
Oh,
Okay, so you're saying flat-footed?
Is
Yeah,
21.
21. And so quick question: where are we putting the? This is a weird sheet. Where would you put the skill ranks at?
The skill ranks are going to be right underneath of. Ah, I see.
You see the problem.
Interesting. This is.
When you say skill ranks, I'm confused about exactly what
To
you
be
mean.
fair, because there are no miscellaneous modifiers, if you want to go ahead and use that line as your rank slot, I'd be okay with that.
What are you talking about?
So, you know how you have skill points to spend on it, right? You have 10 skill points.
Yeah.
You currently don't have a way to put those anywhere.
Oh, I figured I was in this empty miscellaneous modifier here.
You can go ahead, but that's not normally where you would put them there. But because there are no miscellaneous modifiers that you have, because everything has canceled each other out, I would just go ahead and use that slot for that.
Okay, good deal.
So that works. Because like on the animal companion sheet on your little folder thing, there is actually a slot for your skill ranks.
Yeah, okay. So does everything else look right so far?
Yeah,
Yep.
but once you go ahead and spin those ranks, it should fix your total there on the side, I'm pretty sure. Because it automatically does it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got 10 points to spend.
I haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to do that. 10
Okay,
points on the skills,
Your
and then
hit points
5
are also
feet.
78, not 68, by the way.
Why?
Remember, because we increased your dex mod by 1.
Con.
Oh, right.
Your con mod by 1. Your con mod.
We did that, went up by 1, yeah. 10
So which-
hit points.
Yep.
Fly speed of 60, right?
Your CMB is only 14?
It did all of that.
Yeah, it's only 14 due to how you calculate CMB.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
How do you calculate CMB?
No, I felt like it would just be higher, personally. I don't know.
Like, because CMB is BAB, strength mod, and size bonus.
Right. No, you're right. I was just, I don't know why I was expecting a higher number.
It
just
feels like it
missed.
should be more because of Carlisle.
Just because fucking giant owl, really. But no, it's fine where it's at. That makes sense. The
Come
numbers
up.
are right, so.
Come up the right way.
Your to hit for attacks is again a plus 12. So and the
If you
attack
want to put that in
bonus.
your attack bonus, yeah.
Where? What?
For the 2 talons, there's the
Yes.
attack bonus box. Your attack
Ye-
bonus is going to be a 12.
Your critical is a ×2.
Yep.
And your type is slashing, I believe, correct?
Slashing and
Slashing and piercing.
I believe so.
Just do S/P. That's slashing / There's 3 different types of damage. There's slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing.
Okay.
And magical, obviously, but that's when it comes to damage resistance, there are some things that have damage resistance to those types, kind of thing. So that's what it helps.
Oh, sorry, I scrolled down. I don't know if you guys need any
No,
of this
you're
stuff
fine.
up there.
The rest of it looks correct from what I can see.
Talons are just slashing, but that's
Give me just a second. I'm receiving a phone call.
I get 5 tricks, right? 5 tricks,
that is correct. 5 tricks.
and then I gotta do all my feats. That should be it, right? And the modifiers.
I don't know
The
why
skill
she's
points.
really wanting to see me. Cats.
Okay.
So, what were the last 2 questions? 5 tricks and what else?
5 tricks, feats, and my skill points are the only 3 things left to do.
That would be correct. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna jump back on my old stuff.
Yep.
I really do appreciate
Alright,
that.
I'm
That was
back.
that was so much easier than trying to figure all that shit out myself.
Yeah, no problem. That's what we're here for.
Okay, I've got the feats. Where do I get tricks? Animal companion stuffs.
It should be on the animal. Oh, it's in the handle animal page actually.
Oh, thank you.
Alright, after a while, the captain does come out of his room. And he goes, "Hey, Rose, can I speak with you for a second?"
Ooh, you in
And he
trouble.
kind of just walks you back into his office. And he closes the door as you come in, and he sits behind his desk, and he just goes, "Out of curiosity, how much do you actually know about your father's time when he was younger?"
Not a lot.
Yeah, you
Why?
see, I got that feeling as much when I was listening to your conversation with him. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you a little bit of a story here, and hopefully this'll maybe give you a little bit to think about. Your father and I first met when we were both on the same crew. He used to be a pirate as well. He was also on the run from his own father for different reasons. But unlike this situation, because I know you never really got to meet your grandfather,
No, I didn't.
it was because he died while your father was on the voyage. And responsibility was literally thrust upon your father. He had to leave the life that he was loving because he loved being out here on the sea. And honestly, I think he's a little envious of you in your current situation.
That makes sense.
So, really, when it comes to everything going on, just kind of take all of that into a consideration.
Will do. Thank you for letting me know and telling me.
No problem, because your father was probably one of the craziest adventuring men I've ever seen. Dude would jump into fights he had no business being in and then drink to all of his bruises afterwards.
I would definitely like to hear more of those stories.
Oh, we'll definitely get into that sometime for sure. But I just figured that was information you probably needed to know.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you for telling me.
No problem. Enjoy your owl expedition out there you seem to be having.
Yeah, I'm flying, literally, and
Have fun.
figuratively.
Hopefully, just try to make sure that we don't get bird shit all over the ship.
Yeah, well, I'm not in control of that, but I'll tell him.
Perfect. All right.
What? Okay, I'm obviously immediately gonna tell Chico what happened.
Rule of blah.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Whoa, your dad's a gangster.
I guess
That
that's a
actually makes me like him a little bit. Makes me
Yeah.
understand a lot more.
Right. We'll see what happens.
How does that make you feel though? Like, think of it as far as like what happens if your dad dies while you're out here in the same exact like it just cycle continues. Like, how does that make you feel?
I guess a little more wary, but I'm sticking to my decision. So I'm just hoping for the best, I guess.
Agreed.
All
Well, that's an
right.
interesting one, yo.
What's going on here? We got a break for that owl. I want to see what it can do.
Who is talking?
Carlisle is just walking up to you.
Well, let's do it. Let's play with the owl.
Yeah.
All right, he kind of puts his axe. He leans his axe against the mast, and he kind of just puts his arms out. He goes, "Come at me, owl!" Or what are we calling it now? What's this one's name?
Mow!
Come at me, Mowl!
Who?
This is good.
I'm just gonna tell him to attack. Be like, go for it, bro.
You should have control of it, right? The token? Do you?
Ooh. What do I? I do, yes.
Perfect, okay. Alright. So we're gonna test out how his attacks work for you so you can understand. Go ahead and roll his couple of hits with the talons.
Okay. Roll d20.
It's plus 12, right?
Yes.
Plus 12.
Nothing else goes with that.
Hit. Jesus, and hit.
And Rand.
So you get the rend ability off too, so you're literally going to be doing 3d6 plus, what is it?
21.
21.
Is the 19 not a crit threat?
Not on talents, though.
Aw.
Natural death 20 only.
3d6 plus 21.
29 points of damage.
Wow.
One round of attacks from Eloy.
From
You...
who?
Mal!
Damn it! I'm sorry! Damn it! From Mowl! Fuck.
I'm just.
Eloy, rest in peace.
We.
I'm sorry. It's gonna take me a little bit. I'm sorry.
Trying to live in the golden years.
No, I'm
Daniel's...
really not. Eloy's been the owl companion for so long.
He's just
so
flabbergasted that Mal comes in and in one attack does more damage than Eloy did the entire
Hey,
campaign.
that's aggressive.
He didn't say it. That was all Andy.
I'm not saying he wasn't good and necessary and was an amazing mount. Not saying that at all. I'm just stating a fact.
Right.
This Mal's doing some damage.
Alright, now, Carlisle, let's see what you can do.
Oh, you want me to hit this thing? Are you sure?
Hit me, baby, one more time.
See what you can do. I can heal it.
I won't go all out on it.
And crit.
No, please no.
Roll 20.
He will be rolling his non-lethal damage. He's not gonna try to kill this thing. That actually misses.
Wow.
Yeah, it does.
He rolled a 2. Okay, maybe I actually have to put a little bit of effort into this thing to hit this thing, actually.
I'm just more like, that's still kind of scary that he has to roll a 2 to miss. 2 or 1.
No, I mean
No, he's got 26, right?
29.
Yeah. No, he doesn't have the armor yet.
Oh, you're right. My bad. My bad.
Where are you getting 26 armor class from then?
Huh?
Because his
my
dex
AC
went up
is
by 1.
26, but
Right. Dex went up by 1.
Alright.
so my dex should be a 6 right now.
Your dex
5.
is 5.
No, so the AC he typed in, we hadn't done your stat boost yet. Remember you raised your dex by 1 because of your 2 points?
Correct. And he
Hadn't mentally up to that yet himself, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm still waiting for that fucking armor because then it will be at 29.
He goes, alright then. And swings again. Oh my god, Carlisle. What
Wow.
the fuck?
Can't hit the broadside of an owl. That's all of his attacks, right?
That's all 3 of his attacks.
Damn.
I mean, he wasn't raging or power attacking or anything like that, but still, damn.
That's
The owl dodged all 3 of them. You just see the owl kind of just lean left and right as the axe comes around, just juking everything. Leans back as the last one swings. What the fuck?
I'm
Ah!
more terrified of this owl now.
You think you're tough, huh?
Oh no.
You just see the owl kind of turn its head at you like, that all you got? Or, I'm sorry, I said.
It's okay. I'm trying to forgive you.
You see Mal turns it to the side at Carlisle. Go, that all you got? Like that's kind of like how he looks at him.
You sure you don't want to stop now, Carlisle?
Well, I've seen what the owl can do. I'm perfectly satisfied and a little frustrated. Well done. Fuck you, but well done.
And of course, I'm gonna rush over to celebrate with Mal.
As Carlisle kind of like puts his hand over the big ass scratch mark that he has on his shoulders now.
You want me to heal you?
From some talons. Yeah, that would be great actually, if you don't mind.
Wow.
Yeah, I got you, boo.
I cannot fucking believe it just happened.
That went how it was supposed to go.
Roll fucking 20, Jesus Christ. Because, no lie, Carlisle has a 27 AC. You had to roll like a 15 or higher to hit him.
Yeah,
That's pretty sexy.
and every time.
Hey,
Carlisle
wait, I
only
should've
had to roll a fucking 3 or higher on his first attack.
And actually, I should have had a third attack, I think.
No.
I have multi-attack.
That means you get to do both talons in 1 round.
Oh.
If you had 2 talons and a bite, multi-attack will let you do all of your natural attacks in a round. That's how it works. But since you only natural attacks you have are 2 talons.
Have 2... Hold on, let me look it up. If it does not have the prerequisite 3 or more natural attacks, the animal companion instead gains a second attack with its primary natural weapon.
It already has a second attack with its primary natural weapon.
So wouldn't I have a second talon? Like, shouldn't I get, like, both talons and another talon?
Let's check what it says here. Gains multi-attack bonus feat if it has 3 or more natural attacks. It does not.
So it's a monster feat, right?
Oh no, Branson is correct here. In the animal companion page where it says multi-attack, an animal companion gains multi-attack as a bonus feat if it has 3 or more natural attacks and does not already have that feat. If it does not have the requisite 3 or more natural attacks, the animal companion instead gains a second attack with its primary natural weapon, albeit at a -5 penalty.
So wait, does he get 4 attacks then?
He would gain an additional 1 talent.
So would rend apply if he just lands any 2 of the 3?
Yep.
Wow.
Rend apply twice if he lands all 3?
Rend can only apply 1 time per round.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
But it gives me another chance to, if I miss my first talent,
Yep.
to get it on the third talent.
Yep.
All right. That's
Good catch.
God damn.
Heck yeah.
That's beast mode.
Yeah, no
The
kidding.
third talent is going to be at a -5.
So it'll be a +7. So if you want
So
to
+7.
put in your BAB +12/+7, that's what I recommend doing.
I don't know. I can't do that on this page.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. There's enough of us here that understand
The mechanics of it, yeah.
the math behind that. So
But it's gonna be at a +7, so
Yep.
I'll roll a 1d20 +7 instead of 1d20 +12.
that is correct.
So I can just write that down here as like my attack bonus 7 third talent attack.
Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
No, thank you. I completely missed that wording there. So
Alrighty then.
good job.
That's pretty detrimental.
I mean, that means it gives you an extra chance for a 1d6 +6.
Granted, it's at an incredibly it's only gonna hit if I get like a really high. And like fighting someone like Carlisle, I'd have to roll a 19 or 20.
At the same time, it gives you that opportunity to roll that 19 or 20.
True.
That's still a 10% chance.
Yep. And there's really nice spells that you can cast, such as Magic Fang, to make that even higher,
Yeah.
which is a 3rd level druid spell, or 3rd level
Magic
spell.
Fang?
Yep, Magic Fang.
Why have I never thought about this one before?
You've always been using Acid on Eloy.
That, and it's kind of underwhelming unless
It's
you
like a
use.
first level spell, yeah. Or something like that.
That's a 3rd level druid spell for the greater version.
Oh, greater, yeah.
The Magic Fang base is underwhelming because it's just oh hey, add a +1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls for 1 natural attack. Woo, Eloy had 3 natural attacks, which means that's incredibly underwhelming. As to where Magic Fang Greater, it only applies to 1, but it gives you a +1 enhancement bonus per 4 caster levels you have. Currently level 12, so
Wow.
+3 to hit, +3 to damage, on top of everything else you rolled.
That does sound pretty legit.
Yeah. And if there is a wealthy individual in our party who has copious amounts of cash,
Alright, I'm back.
looking at
Alright.
What was I got before?
that +3 on the attacks can be made permanent.
Oh,
Do you know anyone like that?
Do we know any wealthy investors?
hey, you can't. No, from now on, you can't hide in the corner when you're talking about money. That ship done sailed.
No, I think he's literally in.
You're talking about my money. There's a difference.
I think he's literally in his room in the corner.
Yeah, we both are actually.
My precious.
Back in the ship, yeah.
Yes, I shall be good. As well as a flute. Oh my lord, look at that.
Perkins didn't get a chance to see any of the fight between Carlisle and Mal.
Nope, making potions.
Nope. I'm busy.
I really can't wait for our first combat where Perkins gets to like ride extra rows on Mal. Like that's gonna be fucking legit.
You'd have to upgrade up its size for it to be able to hold both.
Oh, hey, there's a spell for that.
Yep.
Yeah, didn't we just talk about that?
We did. I'm just making sure you're aware. It can't just go into it. You will have to cast the enlarge animal companion first.
We'll get to that when we get to that, friend. I want the armor and the mount first. Although, in all reality, Rose would be the best one of our party, other than me, to ride the owl, just because of the animal.
You can be an owl.
Who?
Rose?
Chica.
Who?
Ooh.
What?
I said, but you can be an owl.
True.
Why?
I still have Eloy's mount, so like I can.
It's like riding a horse when you can be a horse.
No, but I was talking about Rose.
Yeah, she can ride it.
Yeah, I was saying how awesome it's gonna be for you and her to be side by side on Owl riding into combat.
You can just drop me off.
This is when the first.
Oh my gosh, we can have Perkins, air raid.
This is
can-
when the first.
Exactly.
We have Mal carry me in his talons and then drop me. Incoming!
So, I'm gonna go ahead and do a few time skips here, unless anyone wants to do anything specific.
No, just working on the rapiers, working on them super fast to get them done as quickly as possible.
I am going to create a. Hold up. Can I give that to you, or is it only for me?
How many time skips are we doing here?
I was gonna do a couple of days for the first one.
Like 2 days?
2 days.
Okay, so that's going to be
Oh. No.
an additional 4 days of work I can get done due to how crafting magic items works.
Do I get any kind of training or points for that, or is it just something I needed to try?
It's just something you need to try out. Yeah, you're not. He's spending so much time with the 2 guys working on the stuff for him.
True.
It's not enough time to really train. You're just kind of giving it. You're giving it shots, you know.
Yeah.
Was that 3d6 plus 20? Did you ever heal Carlisle? Like roll the heal?
Oh fuck! No, I did not roll the heal. I'm sorry, that was my bad. I thought I had a macro for critical, but I don't. It's 4d8 plus. There you go, 27.
No, almost full. Yeah. He's only 2 away, so when he sleeps, it'll get it back. Yeah. It'll work. All right, so 2 days passed. They're still working on Maul.
I will create a crafter's fortune and give it to Tigget.
Alright.
You get a.
Hold on to that forever.
Yeah, you're gonna get a +5 luck bonus on your next craft.
That's fine. At this point, I've done the math, and the difficulty to create these weapons, I have to roll a 2 or lower normally in order to fail. That being said, I do have Tears to Wine, which will give me a +5.
Right, so you're
So
fine.
I don't even need to roll.
Nope.
Wow.
Alright, so about 2 days pass, and eventually the captain, while everyone's still on the deck, the captain comes out and goes, I have actually had something important come up. I will actually be taking my leave for now, and command will go to Diggs, the first mate. And I will be needing some help for this, actually. Really the best person to bring here, and unfortunately, it is unfortunate for your group, but I need Carlisle for a bit.
You would.
To be fair, this is something I had planned before Mowel became a thing. So this is part of the story, just an FYI.
It just fits for you.
I know, but I will need Carlisle for a bit if that would be alright with you guys. I'm sure you'll do fine without him.
I'm sure.
And plus that, I'm gonna be paying him for coming with me, but that's technically, I guess, more money for the job for you each, right?
Sure.
Ticket's not here for this.
So, right, I'm sure your other two friends will agree with it. They like money. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Carlisle's like, okay, yeah. Where are we going? He goes, you'll see. And he kind of puts his hand on Carlisle, casts the teleportation spell, and they're both just vanish.
How long do you think it would take me to teach each trick to my animal?
I just realized I was on mute. Damn it.
Very long.
Guessing
You have time in like the last 4 days to do it after they're done.
I'm just wondering if I'll have time on this trip to do all
You
of
will.
them now, or if I...
Yeah, you will. Go for it. That's fine. I'm not gonna stop you from having what you should have once you get to actual like combat and shit.
I haven't thought about the feats yet. So if you want to like slow me down on the feats, that's cool. But I just know my tricks from
No,
when I have
technically, it
26.
would, the feats. I feel like it would already have right away. Like that would be part of the connection.
Oh, okay. Well, then if you want me to do the feats first, I don't mind for gameplay.
I mean, you're honestly, you're gonna have both done before we get to any combat. Realistically,
Right.
you're fine there.
It's good. It's the same ones. It's flank, defend, attack, serve, and I'm deciding between breakout and bombard right now. That's my 5th one.
All right. Well, a few more days pass, specifically 3, for those of you who are keeping track of time.
Yep.
Wait, 3 more days pass?
3 more days have passed. So there's now 5 days have gone by.
Cool.
And the armor and the saddle are done.
Sexy.
5 days, including the first day?
Including the first day, yeah.
Okay.
Well, because the first day was like just... It's been 5 days since you left.
That's we're fine here.
Yeah, okay. And both of them use their teleportation circles, appreciate your business, and leave.
Nice.
So his armor is now a 29.
Jeez.
He now has the second highest AC in the party.
He does. That's...
Awesome.
Yep.
He also has a bag of holding and looks really pretty in his saddle and leaf armor. So
With his over the shoulder glance, his glare.
Hey, but this does mean that you both have an opportunity to
Paint me like one of your French swans.
we get to do the serve so that he'll be able to like
be with you guys in combat. So that's badass.
Did you guys let the rest of your party know that you're going to be without Carlisle?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, once we see them again, I'm not gonna go interrupt everybody and tell them that we don't have Carlisle. But
Probably at the next meal.
Yeah.
yeah, like whenever, because I know he's. I'm sure we all know
they're coming out.
spells and stuff. So.
So yeah, Perkins, I'm assuming y'all are leaving your room to eat, but it's meal time.
Oh, of course, you know. I've only got so many things in the day I can do with my spare time.
I can only work for 8 hours a day, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You guys
So at the next meal, you would know.
You guys also done a meal. Porky's handed out the nice steak that he's cooked up for you today.
Mm. Steak.
Even throws one out up to Mowel.
I suppose the rest of my time I would be spending putting the scrolls I've gotten into my spellbook.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I forgot I have combat expertise.
Sorry, combat expertise
It
or
allows you to take away from your hit to your AC.
Oh my god.
Basically the opposite of power.
I could be at a 36 AC.
you could be.
Is it really needed for you? Let's be
Oh
honest.
my gosh, with mutagen I'd be at 40 AC.
Let's be honest. The reason you took combat expertise is
Oh my gosh, it's a prerequisite. But at the same time, all I gotta do, oh my god, all I gotta do is to get double debilitating, and that basically just cancels that. Oh, that's fantastic. I need to start doing that.
So what do y'all say upon hearing Carlisle's not going to be with you on this island?
Who needs him anyways?
Carlisle's not on the ship at all.
I didn't love him.
Where is he going?
Well, if it was any of my business. Go ahead, babe.
What?
I was talking over you.
Oh, I just said a secret mission with the captain.
Secret mission. Why were we invited?
Whoa,
Not secret enough?
we're not necessary.
Probably.
They don't love us, little buddy. They don't need us anymore.
It's all right. It's okay. I'm used to that. I'll just be in my room if you need me, which you probably won't. Getting too over emotional for all of this.
Our turn.
They don't love us anymore, little guy.
Jeez.
We should just confine ourselves to our rooms. Never come out.
No. What? No, I'm just overworked. What are you on about?
Nobody loves me.
Shh, 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 shh.
What's it with the depressed voyage? Like, is this the...
Are
Like,
we
everyone
okay?
just got real depressed all of a sudden.
The captain took Carlisle, and he didn't take Perkins.
Captain took Carla.
That would be a hit, I'm sure.
He didn't take Piggott.
Hold on, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of... I want to type again. How do I get out of this?
You can't.
Escape.
No, I don't want to pop out.
Bop it.
Oh, damn it.
Pull it.
Load it.
Okay, I got it. Here we go.
Kill it.
Since everyone's going all depressed...
Again, Ticket's just overworked.
And underpaid.
I mean, severely underpaid.
4,000 gold per peg?
Not from the captain. From the guy
Greedy,
making
greedy
rapiers
people.
for.
Okay, no, I'm done with that already.
Yeah, that didn't. But yeah, severely underpaid from making rapiers.
I mean, have you complained to Perkins?
Not
I-
yet.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Just making sure.
give it time though.
Oh yeah, no. Wait, I'm waiting for it. I'm well ready for it.
But a good another 3 days passes.
Oh hey, 3 days on top of the 5 days. Yeah.
So this is now 8 days have passed since you left.
Woo! Rapiers are done.
Little buddy, you do love me.
Lol.
What Perkins? What are you on about?
No one's ever done anything so wonderful for me.
Yeah, I I gotta keep you alive. I gotta make sure you can deal the stabby stabs. Which,
So I can protect you, right?
yeah, so you can protect my heart.
I'll protect your heart.
Targets.
You know, short man syndrome. Little man love.
Whatever you want to call it, all right.
Y'all are totally in different rooms from each other right now, like saying all this between walls.
Dear
Think between us.
dear diary.
Dear diary, what now?
Dear Book of Norgorber.
On the 8th day, though, you do hear Bobby from the top of the crow's nest say,
What? No, it can't be time yet. Where's all the time gone?
You're busy.
in your room!
God? One of many gods?
Demigod?
And if you do look over the side of the ship, you all do see a large island with very large trees, larger than you've ever seen. Largest palm trees, at least you've ever seen, rising from the ground. And a huge rock cave on the back side of the mountain. Just sticking out, like an opening, just literally just a huge opening. You can see from this far the island that's how big the entrance of the cave is. I don't know how else to really say that elegantly, to be 100% honest, but yeah, it's you're there, and the compass is pointing towards the island as Diggs hands it to who's gonna take this.
Hey,
You're in your room currently.
Who said that?
nobody. White shadow.
I'll take it.
All right. And he goes, all right, this isn't really an island we can dock to on the beach on. So my recommendation is take one of the dinghies, or a couple of dinghies.
Alright.
And
I'll go get Perkins.
Question.
Was this? Go ahead.
Share feature with animal companion. I guess let me send you the link real quick so you can actually. I'm not just talking about this. Basically, just allows me to give my animal companion one of my. Why is that not sending to you? Oh shit. There you go. If I did the venom immunity, that's applicable, right? Like that works.
let's see here. So what this is saying is basically it's going to get its abilities from your class as if it were 4 levels higher.
Yes.
So basically, that's what it's saying. That's Boon Companion is what you sent me the link for, right?
Oh shit! I'm sorry. No,
No.
I meant to send you.
Share
No, I'm
feature.
sorry.
Yeah, you sent me
Share
Boon
feature.
Companion.
My bad. My bad.
Share feature is choose one of the following class features. It goes through a list. Venom immunity is on that list.
God,
You sent Boon Companion again.
I don't know why I can't copy this.
Well, read it, Jane.
Okay, what it's called share feature.
That is the one you're referring to, right, Branson?
Yes, that is it.
All right.
There we go. Fucking got it.
Yeah.
So-
Go ahead, read it.
Yeah, you're good. So yeah, you could choose. What was your question? You could choose venom immunity and then what?
But I just get to choose that, right? Like I get to choose that I want to give my animal companion venom immunity because it's a class feature I have.
Basically, yeah.
And it would be using
Okay.
its hit dice instead of your class level, which its hit dice are 10. So I believe that gives it immunity to poisons.
So yeah,
Right.
you can do that.
Okay. Cool.
So your owl is now immune to all poisons,
Nice.
which is
So that's as my feats. I'm gonna take that boon companion, which I sent you the link for. Which you're gonna have to help me with that because I might not necessarily understand. I just think it's fucking badass.
So yeah, boon companion just makes it to where I think it's getting stuff off of your list specifically 4 levels higher, like what the abilities of the animal or familiar are calculated as though your class were 4 levels higher to a maximum effective druid level equal to your character level. So really, it's only increasing it by 2.
why 2?
Well, because it's level equal to your character level. So it's already 10, right? So since y'all are level 12, they can only raise it up to 12, right?
So you are calculating the animal companion or familiar's class as though it was 4 levels higher. So in the effect of, say, a ranger who is already 4 levels behind druid, this would allow them to get on par with druid as far as
So that doesn't really help the druid aspect here, then.
it doesn't help druid at all, unfortunately.
never
You don't
mind.
want to take
Fuck
it,
that.
then, yeah.
Never mind. Thank you.
Because again, paladins are also a class where their mount is 4 levels behind where a druid would be.
Got it, okay.
So for a paladin, if they are level 5, their animal companion is level 1. And this feat would allow them to have their animal companion be level 5 while they're level 5.
Right.
Okay. So other than that, Valiant Steed is also another one. Animal companion feat that I like. I think that would be really sexy for people riding. I know we've got a mount, but I think this would be nice to give a +4 bonus for everything basically.
That'd be nice. But, Rose, you said you're gonna go get Perkins?
Yeah, just tell him that we're reaching land.
So, Perkins, you hear a knock on your door.
What?
We're coming up on land.
Oh, okay, finally. Let's take it in his room.
Nope,
Yeah,
take
take
it
it
on
front
deck.
After I heard the call from God, I ran out to see what was going on. And I saw no God, but I did see land. Too dark?
So, Ticket, are you going up as well? Or, sorry, not Ticket, Perkins.
Yeah, I'll go up top.
Okay. Guess I'll just check your token then. Okay. But, yeah, so you guys all see land. The Diggs is recommending the dinghies because the ship can't really ruin the bottom of the ship if we try to just come up on the beach like that with this one. That kind of beach. So. Hey, real quick, I need everyone to roll me a perception check.
Son of a bitch.
I don't like when you start out things like this.
Especially whenever we hear typing beforehand.
I don't think we got Shiko's perception check yet.
Sorry, I'm rolling it. There you go.
Alright.
What about Mal's?
Mal's in the nest up there. You wouldn't see it. However, one
This is
person
the
does see.
So
Out of
you,
the corner of your eye, Rose, you're pretty sure you watched Perkins put something in Tiggett's bag.
What?
You don't know about it, Tiggett.
No, I don't know about it, but I'm just. Alright.
He wasn't taking something out. He was putting something in.
Probably gonna assume that's just something that those two have because they've been,
Okay.
you know, I don't know what they've been doing.
Getting
They've been really acquainted now.
Yep.
Let me tell ya.
So I'm just like, oh well, that's clearly none of my business, so I'm not gonna say.
twoo love.
I wouldn't want to get in the way of that, so I don't want to. I mean, it things awkward if I say something.
I'm dying now.
Oh man, that's funny as shit.
Definitely.
Alright, so I'm assuming y'all all get in the dinghies and head off to the island.
Yep.
Screw that! I want to fly the owl.
Well, did,
That's also technically
first
an
come,
option.
first serve? Yeah, I mean, first come, first serve. Whoever calls it first, so I guess it's Perkins.
Shotgun.
Yeah, and for scouting, put the littler one on there. I think so. He hides better, I mean.
I can show you the
Do you
world.
have defeat mounted archery?
No.
Okay, so just an FYI, something I need to bring up. You will be taking a negative while shooting while mounted.
Okay, what kind of negative?
-4.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna look into that feat.
Yeah, mounted archery, especially now that we have
Well, that kind of
So-
goes to my
so-
question.
So, Sheikah's looking at taking a feat called Stable Gallop. So, the penalties on making range attacks by your rider are reduced by 1 when you double move and 2 when you run. Rider gains a +4 on concentration checks caused by motion as well.
Are we talking about a running owl?
Well,
Well,
so it depends. It's like charging.
I just got the most terrifying image in my head.
That's what I was talking about,
Galloping
yeah.
owl.
Yeah.
Head ducked down, coming at you, wings out.
No, see, I'm picturing not head ducked down. I'm picturing it like wings out, torso all the way up, just
Straight up.
running at you.
Right, I picture like someone is on the ground, looks up towards the sun, and notices a dark spot coming at them, and
It
then
gets bigger.
sees Mal
bigger.
flying in
bigger.
a full charge. With and right as you can see what's on its back, Rose comes over the head with a bow.
See, I don't know if you'd want Maul charging in with a ranged rider. Is the issue there?
But wouldn't that also help Perkins too? Because that would
That
limit
would help
any.
Perkins. Yes, the AC penalty while charging is halved.
I would say plan
The
of
penalty is only toward the animal companion. I don't think it's towards the rider.
plan of execution would be Maul flies me in, drops me off, goes back, gets Rose, and then basically acts as a tank in the event that something gets near Rose.
Okay.
Unless you want him to be a frontline tank. If you want him to be a frontline tank, then have Rose in the back.
I like that idea of giving Rose the ability to be mobile plus being defended.
Like an
without
air
taking that.
sniper.
You also don't have a frontline tank right now.
Correct.
Yeah, it's Perkins. He's got 48 feet.
Evasion tank.
Well,
Evasion tank, really, yeah. Alright. But you guys do make it, whether you're using the dinghies or the owl, yeah, y'all let me know, because that does make a difference, because the dinghies will be on the beach if you do take them, they won't be on the beach if you don't take them, obviously.
Ticket will take a dinghy.
Okay.
yeah, we'll take a dinghy, and I think Perkins is the only one riding the owl.
Alright, that works. So there's one
I
dinghy,
believe I can fly.
and you guys do make it to the beach of this island, and this is actually where we're going to go ahead and call the session today.
Aww.
I do want to remind everybody, I do have to cancel next week, unfortunately. I am
Yep.
not able to be here for next week.
You're fine.
And then the week after that, which is the 27th. Is everyone good for 1 o'clock at that point?
Yeah. Are we able to reschedule next week,
I
or
could try to do a Wednesday. That would be the only day I could do it though.
it would work for
I'm
me?
free whenever.
I'm good whenever, yeah.
But the thing, like Wednesday is like my only other day off, so that's kind of why I was like I didn't really. Mainly because the next session I also have to plan. There's a guest star in the next session. Just an FYI for y'all.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So that's something I kind of have to plan around that as well. So I will let y'all know in the group if the guest star is able to do Wednesday, and if that's the case, we may be able to do Wednesday.
I'm also, I mean, we could also do a late Sunday if that works for everyone too. I don't know if we did that one late night, but I don't know if that's.
My Sunday is pretty much gone from what I have planned, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down for whenever, if ever we can get together. I'm cool.
Same.
No, well, I will message the group and keep y'all updated then and see if Wednesday is an option for the guest star. 2 of y'all have already played with him. I don't know if I know. Alyssa, you said you've watched our Saturday group, so you've heard Tanner play, right?
Oh yeah, I've heard that. Yeah, he's been on Andy's stream a couple times.
Yeah, so he will be the guest star in the next session.
Cool.
So, all right,
Cool.
that was a
Great
good
Thanks for
session.
helping me
That was a
get
really
my
good session.
Mal down today, guys. That was awesome. Thank
No.
you.
Oh yeah.
That's
was
a
Yeah, that was very enjoyable with getting a new, introduce a new animal companion to the group. And
awesome addition. Awesome
Andy's
addition.
buffed.
super strong freaking animal companion. Holy tits, McGee.
But a whole bunch of personality too. He's not just a layman. He's gonna get some side eye to everybody.
Exactly. As I said, I couldn't find like the feathers are actually a little darker than this, and the gold ones kind of do shine out a little bit more than what the picture is showing. So that's the best picture I could find for it. So,
Yeah, totally works.
Works for me.
but I will see y'all next session. And again, I'll message the group and keep y'all updated. All right.
Yep.
Alright.
And yeah, okay.
All right.
All right.
y'all.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Wow, what an awesome session. But now we have dual +1 keen rapiers. We will be critting on 15 to 20s. We have a 25% crit chance, and then we have a +6 to our crit confirmation. So time to have a little bit of fun. Yeah, really good session. We had a lot of fun, and we got a lot of stuff. I was really happy to give that 500 plat to Tiggett, just to pay for the time that he was spending to get those weapons taken care of. So, all right. Well, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna end the stream there. Nice little short stream today. I got a few things I gotta get done. Gotta go get some groceries. There's no food in the house. So, we're going to end it there. And where we got? That's where we got music. Stop that. So, alright. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for joining the Jarhead X 2006 stream with the Bearded Brotherhood. I have been your bearded benefactor, Andy. And as always, a simple reminder. Remember to be kind. Be kind to yourself. Drink that extra bottle of water. Do a little bit of extra stretching. Go for a walk. Take care of your mind, your body, and your soul. Be kind to others. And I've been quoting the late Robin Williams lately. Remember that everyone you meet is fighting a battle you know nothing about. Be kind. Always. And last but not least, let's be kind to this tiny little planet that we live on. We only get one, so let's make sure we take care of her. Alright. We're probably going to be back tomorrow for a early morning stream. Trying to get back on our regular routine. So, yep, trying to get back into a little bit more streaming, even though the internship started up. So, alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, have yourself a wonderful day. Have a safe weekend. Have a great Monday. Until then, love y'all, and goodbye.